Today we're going on a wild hunting adventure, straight from the forest of Osun State in Nigeria. This hunting is wild and we're diving deep into the action. In Nigeria, hunting has been a cherished tradition for generations. Here, among Yoruba communities in the southwest, where skilled hunters, known as Olode, have passed down their expertise with songs, stories, and practical knowledge of the forest. These hunters are often parts of an association and often hunt as a group and hardly ever individually. So the hunter just went inside. They have sustained this practice for centuries, not just for sustenance and trade, but also as a cultural hobby. These hunters trap animals like antelopes, bushbucks, rodents, and reptiles.
So he just got a monitor lizard. Wow.
Today, because of conservation laws, the hunters are not allowed to hunt all year round. They have seasonal windows where they are allowed to hunt. Usually it's the dry season when they hunt. It favors them anyway because the land is dry and the bushes are not as thick as during the rainy season. So during the rainy season, the animals have time to reproduce and thrive, and then during dry season, it's hunting season. And dry season in Nigeria is about 4 to 5 months. So the animals have about 6 to 7 months to thrive.
It's quite dangerous. First time hunting in Nigeria. Wish me luck.
This is pretty much where everything starts from. The hunters line up facing each other, where they have hunters say prayers. They pray for protection from wild animals like snakes. They pray for success. They pray against accidental discharge or whatever. This activity really keeps the hunters grounded spiritually and keeps them together as a group, because they do this every time they go hunting. And of course they always use schnapps to pray. After praying, one of the hunters shares schnapps, the prayer drink, around with all the hunters. I was also given a shot.
Sure.
So after the prayers, after the drinks, boom, everybody scatters into the forest.
So now we're heading, after the prayers, we're now heading into the forest. Some people are going that way. We are going this way.
So if you're wondering why I'm wearing the white handkerchiefs on my hands, it's just to brush off the plants so they don't cut me or cut my face or whatever. So I just use my hands to push everything aside. I don't want to get pricked by whatever. As we were going, this hunter just went on his own path into the forest, into the thick bush, and he was closing up behind him as he was going inside. It was wild.
So he's clearing the path where we pass. That's where we're coming from.
learned from the hunters how to notice antelope tracks in the sand.
Okay. Wow.
So the depth of the print determines the weights of the animal. So if the print is really deep, then it's quite a large animal. You know, of course, it's quite obvious, but you wouldn't really know until you go hunting. To be honest, it's my first time going hunting, so I didn't know what to expect. In my head, I was thinking it was going to be a lot of running and shooting and all that, but apparently there's a lot of waiting and walking and waiting and walking and waiting and walking. A few times you run, but it's not run and gone like I thought. So here, while we were waiting, some hunters were passing behind us, so we had to kind of abort that position because they were making noise as they were passing. So if there was any animal there, it would have been scared off. We were unlucky in this spot. We're trying to go to another location to see if we'll be able to get some luck there. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. If you're already subscribed, drop a comment in the comment section. What do you think about this video? Hit the like button, share with your friends also. We were going along, we saw more antelope prints in the sand. As we were going, we saw more and more hunters. So the hunters were having a discussion about where the animals could have run off to, what direction they could have run off to, and how to, and we're just trying to track the prints of the animal, the footprints of the animal. I know it doesn't look very sunny, but trust me, it was a very sunny day. The only reason why I had my jacket on was because of the plants and the trees and all that. I didn't want anything to cut me or scratch me. But trust me, it was really, really hot, man. We met up with even more hunters along the way. Everybody exchanged pleasantries, and then we continued moving.
These are the Alajas.
These are the Alajas and their dogs. The Alajas are a different type of hunters. They don't carry guns, they just move with their dogs. So the dogs help to track the animal and try to chase it towards the hunters, who then open fire. So the hunter just went inside. The hunter just went inside because they said they sighted an animal. He told me to hold on here and to also keep quiet. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already.
Super. Official. So he just got a monitor lizard. Wow. Okay, and then you want anything? Wow. Ooh. Super. Yeah. Wow, anything there.
Man, this is the first time I've been this close to a monitor lizard, and I won't lie, this lizard was quite big. It must have been about between 5 to 7 kilos or so. It was quite a heavy lizard, and it's also very muscular. The tail is very, very thick. It's not like a typical reptile where the skin moves on its body. It's a very thick animal. So the hunter here is readying his rifle for another possible sighting of an animal. He carries a single shot rifle, so every time he shoots he has to reload, you know, with gunpowder and all of that. He just got another animal there.
Looks like a book.
While he was reloading, the hunters behind us, they sighted an animal and they were able to get it. It was I think it was a grass cutter or so. This is the hunter's first kill of the day, a monitor lizard. I was as shocked as you were when he was putting this thing in his bag. I was like, what? So we were able to get the monitor lizard here. We're going to another location to see if we can get a 2 or something else. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. When the heat was becoming unbearable, I had to open the jacket, but I didn't want to take it off because of the thorns on the plants and all of that. Man, hunting is a lot of walking and walking and walking and walking and walking. It's crazy, man. So we've come to an opening. I think they've seen an animal, but they told me to hold on and keep quiet. So they've seen an animal there. They're just trying to close in on it. Somewhere in the distance there. They've caught something. They've caught something there. They caught an animal there. I thought I'm using the cutlass. They killed an animal. So they just got an animal now. The hunters said they killed an animal in front, so let's go and check it out. They shot an animal. And he ran this way. They said they can see the traces of his blood. So all the hunters are going this way now.
Àṣewájú mi lè rán wa. Orí àpàtà tí mo wà tí mo ń wò tó ń lọ́yìn ọ̀nà. Nígbà tó ń dé tí wà lẹ́yìn mi ń bọ́.
We're going deeper into the bush. Get more animals.
Má bọ̀ ẹni tó bẹ̀dẹ̀ àwọn alájà ló wá pè tẹ́lẹ̀ kò tó dúkọ́ tó wá pẹ̀lú. Mo pápẹ́rẹ́ rèé. Orí ìdí pápẹ́rẹ́ àdúgbò kó fẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀ sí káyọ̀ òun náà pápẹ́.
Man, it's so bushy that it's quite dark here. There's almost no sunlight here. This is what all the walking and walking did to my poor sneakers. This is our third location, and here we actually saw an animal, but there was a hunter in the line of where the animal was running. So this hunter, he didn't want to fire because there'll be, there's a very slim chance that he might hit the hunter, and that slim chance is, it's big enough.
Yeah, do it there. It's a beehive there.
So on our way back, we met a group of hunters who got bush buck.
I'm on my way back to meet the rest of the squad. We're done hunting for today. Man, I won't tell lies, man. It wasn't easy. We got into the forest. We started the hunting at about 1 p.m. and it's 4:45. We started at 1 p.m. and it's 4:45 now. So about 3.5 hours. Damn. The guy was just shooting. That was a hunter shooting. Brother. So man, 2 mistakes I made today. It's my first time hunting with them. 2 mistakes I made. I didn't carry water, and I wore very shitty shoes. I'll show you my shoes before I started and afterwards. Man, these shoes are gone. Alright man, I hope you're enjoying the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here, and if you're already subscribed, drop a comment in the comment section of the video.
So when we got back, another group of hunters were coming out from the bush, from the forest, and they got another animal. So here, the hunters just place all their kills for the day, and they split them for a bit, and then they pack everything off, and they go and share and all of that.
Yeah, Rob also.